Hello there. It's Sunday morning. I leave in less than an hour. Not less than an hour. I leave tomorrow. Just going to go through my pack with you. This is the microphone, what I'm wearing now. This is the stuff I'm taking. So that's going to go in the bag. I had to take it out just now. Quickly run through what's here. This is the Hyperlight Mountain Gear Unbound pack. You can't see all of it because I'm at a table. This is outside of my lanai. And what I've decided to do is put my tent on the outside. So I've got camp shoes and I've wrapped my tent. It's got the Durston bag, but I've put it inside a pack liner, which will keep it extra dry, or if it gets very wet, it'll keep it, okay. Then the outside of the pack, of course, I've got a chair. I'm definitely taking the chair. I know nobody else agrees with me, but I don't care. So chair it is. Last minute, I put in my umbrella. Still not sure, and I'm packing later on today finally. But at the moment, this pack is 32.6 pounds with 4 days of food and water. So I've got my umbrella. Other things on the outside I'll quickly lift up and show you. There's a kind of small cloth to wash dishes or my face. There's, I don't need that. This is a pack cover. I'll be taking that off later. Here's my 2019 thru-hiker tag. And of course there's some sanitizer, hand sanitizer. Gloves on this side. Poles. Oh, look at these out. Poles for the tent are on that side. Got the gloves, got the water. Everything else is on the back of it as well. There's also the AT guide, what do they call it? The AWOL guide, that's right, yeah, and it's in single sheets, so I'll take 2 or 3 sheets at a time. Tucking everything on the floor here. Here's my hat, which I should be wearing now. As you can see, I've had my hair slightly trimmed. Then these are a cheap pair of rain pants. They're very cheap, but I've ordered a ULA rain kilt, which should come when I've left, which is helpful. I've had all this time to prepare, and you know me, I always kind of forget stuff. But they'll come, and Dana will send them on to me, so I'll be getting rid of these later. Then we've got, this is a pack towel, which is terrific. It's almost a full-size towel. Packs down very light, really enjoy using that. Then this is the packed shovel for digging cat holes, and these white tablets, you just pour a little bit of water on them. They just open up, and you use them as your wipes, which is pretty classy. And then inside here also, there's little pellets you chuck in the ground after to get rid of help things break down more. So that's for digging a cat hole. What else we've got down here? Last minute, I put this in, a little plate, because I've started with freeze-dried food, and I can't afford to eat that all the time. It's so damn expensive. So I'll be doing some ramen and stuff like that, and I tend to cook that or put other stuff in a bowl. So I'm taking a bowl. This is an Ultra-Sil day pack. It's tiny. I might actually put it on the outside of my pack. And when I do a bit of slack packing, which I can guarantee you I will, this will be useful for me to use this and just put water and a bit of food in. Then inside the pack, I think I mentioned, in fact I did mention on the podcast, the pods that come with the Unbound. And they're hideously expensive, by the way, but they look pretty good. Now, by the way, there's a lot of crinkling going on. I hope you can hear me. This is the first one, which is just a 9-litre pod. I've got my first aid gear with a couple of tablets. I've got, what else have I got in there? I've got some band-aids. I've got some Neosporin, that sort of stuff. Really not that much. It's such an accessible trail, this, that I can get off quite easily if anything happens to me. So I don't need much first aid stuff. A couple of bags I've chucked in there for trash and things like that. Nail clippers, really important on the trail, I think. So I've got those with me. This is the Nightcore charger I mentioned on the show. It's a Nightcore Carbo 20,000. It's 4 full charges for my phone, which is very helpful. Toilet paper. And my AirPods. I never hike with AirPods. I hardly ever hike with AirPods, but I like to have them when I'm in my tent in the evening. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have. So inside there, inside next is my clothes. It's been a last minute change in my clothes as well. I've decided not to take a fleece. I just realised I haven't packed it. I haven't packed, obviously, the clothes I'm going to wear on that first day and for those first few days. I've got a base layer and a mid layer, and my rain jacket is underneath the pack. I'll show you that later, actually. It's a brand new rain jacket I bought yesterday. I've got one pair of underpants I'm packing away. I've got my really warm Enlightened Equipment Torrid Apex jacket, which is so warm. So I didn't think I really needed a fleece. It's in the 70s already in Georgia. I know it's going to get colder, and it will get even colder in the Smokies. I understand that. But this jacket is also very warm that I bought yesterday. But if I need to wear this, I will wear this. But I think the mid layer and the base layer should be fine for me in most days. At the last minute, I've added some shorts in case I need them, especially when I get my kilt. Then there's another base layer, which is an REI base layer with a hood. Always nice to have a hood, and always nice to have long sleeves. I always hike in long sleeves if I possibly can. If it does get cold, they're thermal leggings. I'll probably be sending these back pretty soon. And then there's a t-shirt with also a hood, an older t-shirt actually, with long sleeves. I'll be wearing that in most days, I suspect, when it gets warmer. And one pair of socks, one pair of Darn Tough socks, one pair of Ninjinji socks. So that's that. And then the rest of it, that's my food bag. My food bag, as you might be able to see here, is me at Maccabee Knob, which is pretty cool. I can't remember who makes it, so I apologise who makes it. I think it's Hilltop Packs, that's right. And in here I've got 4 freeze-dried meals for lunch, 4 for breakfast, because I'll probably take 4 days to get to Neil Gap, maybe 3 days, and a bunch of snacks, and a bunch more bags as well, which I'll probably need to use as the trip goes on. I always like to have these freezer bags in here. And the other thing I got in there is my own koozie, which is basically a USPS bubble wrap envelope. Keeps the freeze-dried meals nice and warm once you pour the boiling water on them. Then the last 2 things are my sleep gear, which of course is incredibly important. Whoops, even more important if I don't drop them. There's this was a cheap light, seems to work okay, headlight. Don't even know the make of it. This is absolutely critical to anybody who has to inflate their pad at the end of a hard day's hiking. I don't know why I didn't do it in my first 2 hikes. This weighs 1.2 ounces. It's the flex tail pump, and it blows your mattress up without any effort on your part. Marvellous. There's a new pillow, Cedar Summit Aeros pillow, ultra light large, very light as well. Pair of socks for sleeping in. This is the Reactor Extreme liner from Cedar Summit. This actually it gives you a 15% thermal boost, they call it, on your sleeping bag. My sleeping bag is a 20-degree bag, so 15% of that is 3 degrees, I suppose. I'm not really sure. But it does seem incredibly warm, this. So I suspect I may be sleeping in this, just this, in the summer. Then here's my sleep. I don't know why I've got them in different bags. My sleep leggings here. My other thermal top is in my sleeping bag. And here is my Thermarest X-Lite pad, which I've used since I first started hiking. It still works. It's great. And so I'm very happy with that right now, although you never know, I might change it out at some stage. So there's that. And the last one, I'm going to pull the whole thing out. This, as you can see, this is also to keep the wet out. This is my sleeping bag, which is the Big Agnes Skeeter, I think it's called. Let's have a look. I don't even know actually. As you can see, I'm not really a gearhead. Don't know too much about it. This is my sleeping vest, and the bag, I've tucked it down into here, so that fits nicely into this. So that is basically everything I'm taking with me. I'm going to get on the plane tomorrow, early morning. I'm going to be met at the airport, taken to Springer to check in and get my new 2026 tag, and then the shuttle driver Ron Brown is taking me up the back end of Springer. And remember, I said I was going to start on the 10th. Well, I'm going to hike up to the top of the towards Springer Mountain southern terminus, but I'm not going to touch it. I've decided not to do it tomorrow night. I'm going to go straight to the shelter, which is 100 yards or 50 yards or whatever from the top. Set my tent up, hang out there for the rest of the day, see hikers as they come in, and then on Tuesday morning, I'll be starting out, going up the hill, touch the sign, and then head back down again. So hopefully I'll see some of you out there, but this is basically what I'm taking with me. Thanks.